Hi everybody, Cam Sweet here from the Garage Connection and Central Digger Supply. Coming to you today with a little bit of a different video. So it is 1:32 a.m. right now, and we are on our way to Homestead, Florida to go pick up a machine that I won at auction. And this is it's kind of an odd situation I find myself in. Not the winning a machine at auction part, but more of they're having these kind of problems with a machine that I won at auction. To make a very long story short, it was an item on Bidadoo. I bought it. There was a video of it running and driving. Lo and behold, it doesn't run and drive. But it does if you hold some special part of it to some other part of it. It starts up and drives. So anyways, I called Bidadoo because I had a driver down there. And Bidadoo's like, hey, we understand, it makes sense that there's a video of it running and driving. It should run and drive. So we'll refund the money. You're out the transport cost. So there's $500 I'll never get back. And but we'll take care of it. So then I get a response to an email because I had to send them instructions to get the money back. I get a response from a supervisor that says, hey, it was sold as a repair. So yeah, it doesn't run and drive, but it does. But you got to do something special, and basically you're on your own. So here we are, on our way to Homestead, because I now inherited this problem. So we're going to make it right. Nothing we can do about it. It's water under the bridge. So let's go ahead and pick this thing up and see what we got. Hey, look at that. We made it, huh? We're at a rest area right now about, 40 miles outside of Fort Lauderdale. This was the first opportunity that I had to kind of pull over and check the straps and really maybe add a couple of straps to this thing before we kick it on down the road. But I just wanted to kind of show you what we ended up getting here. So we're gonna do a quick walk around, just talk briefly about this machine, and then we'll keep it moving back home. I kind of got a little backstory on this thing too. So apparently this machine was purchased by somebody who said the tracks kept falling off and he didn't like it, or whatever excuse he wanted to use, and essentially he stopped paying the bills, and then it ended up on Bidadoo. So this is marketed as a Circe Yukon or whatever, but it's a Hightop HTS25 diesel skid. So this has the Kubota engine in it. Now all these diesels, they got this massive radiator back here, and it's a really big improvement on the gasoline ones that only have the oil cooler. You can see tucked in there we have the diesel engine. Nice cab operator's station layout here. I like these two better than the other shitty controls the machines have. The throttles on this side, I really don't know what this one does, to be honest with you. But it seems decent. It seems all right. It's got a nice gauge panel up there and whatnot. The unit's definitely brand new. I think it shows 9 hours on the clock. And there we have the label. HTS25 right there. 25 horse Kubota. Very nice. So, hey, it is what it is when you buy from auctions, I guess. You got to just deal with it. So we're going to throw some more straps on this thing. We'll keep it moving on down the road. I'm going to suck down this iced coffee. And we'll see what this thing looks like when we get it back to the house. Okay, everybody, finally we made it home. That was one hell of a 5-hour drive out there and another 5 back. But we're here, we made it, and we're going to take a look at what's going on with this machine. So, as I had explained earlier, this machine was purchased as a not running, won't start, but it sort of will start type of machine. So I took a gamble on it, and I ended up winning the auction for, I think it was $8,750. What's up, hon? No, $2,750. No, not $8,750. I paid $2,750 for it. Anyways, yeah, so we won this machine for $27.50, and we got it home, and I want to show you what the issue was that made this machine. Now, granted, this is a diesel mini skid. This is a D1105 Kubota in this thing. I want to show you what this machine's detriment was. Okay, so with these machines here, the cab tilts up on all of them, and it's this machine very easy to do. There's actually 2 long bolts in the front here, so you pop that out, and then there's a couple little like 10 mil head bolts there, and that allows the levers to like go forward and back, if you will. So all we did is we're gonna lean these levers forward, and we're gonna push up on the cab. It's kind of a little bit of a ballet to get it to come up. There we go. And then this is on gas pistons, very, very easy to do. But what I want to show you, the reason that we have an issue, it lies right with that fuel filter housing on that side of the engine. So just to show you what's going on, so these 2 cables right here run up to the battery cutoff switch up inside the cab, and they come down. This one obviously comes from the battery. You can see the cable running to the back. These are fuel lines, so we're going to ignore them. But what I want to point your attention to is this one. So all these Chinese machines, when you throw that switch, it gives the machine a negative. And this happens to go onto this bracket that the fuel filter's on. Well, the bracket's broken. Little twisted piece of crap metal, it just broke off, right? So the bracket's hanging, and that's why you kind of had to push this piece of metal in there, and the machine would start. But if it was just dangling, it wouldn't start. So for right now, all we're going to do, I'm going to pull off this negative, and I'm just going to put it into one of the bell housing bolts, and we're going to start this thing up and drive it right off the trailer. All right, so all I've done is just move that one ground from the bracket to the engine block. So fingers crossed, that's it, and we can go ahead and see what this thing's made of for $2,750. All right, well, that kind of settles that. The one thing I do want to talk about, because unfortunately I don't have a lot of time to mess with this machine, but the thing that I want to point out is the difference between the diesel versions and the gasoline version. So what I'm talking about specifically is the KRW232 or the JK35, or no, what the hell is it? TK35R. Those machines are gasoline Rado 999 engines, whereas this machine is a Kubota D1105. The other CFG one I have in the backyard is a Kubota D1105. And the big difference with these machines and why they're not jumpy, because everybody complains about the KRW being super jumpy and it's like a bucking bronco and it stalls out and whatever. And I experienced that firsthand. It's actually why I got rid of mine. The difference is these machines, because they have the diesels, they can afford to run what's called variable displacement hydraulic pumps. They have a rotary piston hydraulic pump, and what they do is they alter the angle of a swash plate, which varies the displacement of the pump and allows you to just creep forward when you want to creep forward, or as you saw back there, it allows you to haul ass when you want to haul ass. I can verify that everybody that's worried about these going slow, this does not go slow. This thing flies compared to the KRW. This thing flies compared to the gasoline mini skids, but it's because of that pump. My JK35 in the backyard, the wheel version of this, does the same thing. It flies because of that hydraulic pump. Mine happens to have a bad auxiliary pump, which it is what it is. This one's not bad. So I just wanted to get that information out there. I will be diving deeper into these machines because I think these are the answer to a lot of the problems that the stand-on mini skids have. Granted, yes, these aren't as maneuverable, but it's really cool. The one downside to these machines, and this is universally across all of them, the JK35, the TK35, KRW, this thing, the attachment plate. Oh my God, the attachment plate on these machines, it's not full-size skid, it's not mini skid. It is Bobcat MT. It's like 36 inches wide, and the attachments are very, very hard to come across. If you do come across one, usually people have them mislabeled, but you have to look for a Bobcat MT attachment. It is not the same as the mini skid or the full-size skid. Sometimes it's referred to as mini Bobcat, but you got to be careful. It'll fit the S70s, the MT100s, MT85, 55, all that different stuff. Those attachments work on these machines. None of the other ones do unless you get an adapter plate.